I'm afraid to sit down. Okay, so do we tell them right away, or should we... Maybe we should just let them eat something first. Or only then my mom will know that there's something wrong. Not that there's anything wrong. It's
Allison,
it's just that everything's great.
Excuse me. Hi. Well, if this is the hors d'oeuvre, I can't wait to see the menu.
Allison, don't you look nice? Well, this friend of yours was a little mysterious on the phone last night.
Oh, nonsense. They invited us to brunch. What's mysterious about that?
Hey, everybody. Hey.
I told you I was inviting the family to brunch.
I thought you meant just our family.
I didn't get a chance to make all those name cards, but Mom, you sit next to me, and Emily, you're next to Mom.
Okay.
Kim?
This is fine.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Is this all right, dear?
Oh, this is perfect. And Dr. Bobby, you can sit right
Fine.
there.
Ooh, mimosas. Ooh la la.
Oh, and there's just some regular OJ for you and him.
Oh, thank you.
But the champagne is because there's a celebration.
What are we celebrating?
Well, I'm gonna let Allison do the honors.
Okay. Well, Chris and I have been thinking. Okay, the truth is we love each other. And I know that that's not news, but I figure I already have a guy who had a thing with my sister and saw my mom naked, so I might as well just make an honest man out of him. We're getting married!
What?
Married.
You saw her naked?
Who was naked?
Congratulations.
Wait a minute. Did you just say that you're getting married?
Yes, I did.
Married?
My sister's getting married! My little sister's getting married! Congratulations, honey. Oh.
Oh, Mr. Smick. Thank you for rearranging your schedule.
Call me Mel. All my friends do. Speaking of which, where's my favorite redhead?
Oh, Miss Munson was tied up.
I'd love to see her tied up. Seriously, buyers get a load of her? They buy whatever's on her back.
Well, she is a very effective salesperson. Unfortunately, she has other plans for this afternoon.
Well, it seems Paul is too busy playing house with his brother's wife, and that's Sternbeck's spawn.
Don't call him that, Mother. He's a beautiful baby, and none of this is his fault.
No, it's James's fault. He set this all up. And I tell you, if somebody gets in his way, he will destroy you, your brother, Jordan, and especially that baby you're suddenly so fond of.
I called Paul. He said he would be here.
Really? When? Next week? When it's too late?
Mother, you're panicking.
You bet I am panicking. Now, I tell you something, Jen. You either call him or I will. Because we're going to settle this as a family today. And if we don't, I'll take things into my own hands.
Yeah, I'm sure I will survive whatever agony my mother has in store for me. She is so on the warpath. Look at that.
Wow. Poor you, huh?
Yeah. I'll be home as soon as I can.
Okay.
Hi, Carly.
Hi.
Oh. What was that? Shh. Shh. I'm so glad you're here. I have to talk to you.
I'll be home as soon as I can. What is that?
He moved in. We were both worried that James would do something when he found out that Jordan and I are getting the marriage annulled. So it seemed logical. Doesn't it seem logical?
Rosanna, remember that Paul is the one who turned you into the Canadian cops.
Well, he's also the one that saved Cabot from the fire. So maybe that's all it is. I feel grateful.
No. Wait.
We're friends.
Whoa. Maybe that's all what is.
Something happened last night.
Where have you been? I was about ready to send out a search party, and when did you stop answering your phone?
Okay, Mom, that's the door. And it works two ways. I just walked in, but I can just as easily turn around and walk out.
You know what? This isn't just about you. It concerns your sister as well.
Oh, it's the same old song, Paul. She's convinced that James is going to snatch us up or something if we interfere with the perfect little family that he's made for Jordan and Cabot.
He will snatch you up. And it will not be pleasant. And if you think that I'm just going to stand by and let it happen, you don't know your mother.
Question is, did Molly's disappearance have anything to do with Lucy Montgomery's kidnapping?
I got Donovan and Starzak in common.
Well, then again, Molly has been known to find herself a boyfriend for the night, hasn't she? I'll go follow up on Lucy.
Any word on Molly?
Not yet.
I checked her suite at Lakeview. She didn't come home last night. Nobody has seen her.
No, Molly. Damn it, stop it. You were not gonna give him the satisfaction. Okay. You know why you're in here? You're in here because you talked to the feds. And now they've left you here with no food, no water to... No! Damn it! I'm not gonna die for you! Do you hear me? Do you hear me? I am not gonna die in here! I am not gonna die for you!
We just stop. Don't make any noise.
Someone's coming.
All right, let me know.
Any word yet?
Not yet. You get any sleep?
Not yet. But I took a shower and changed my clothes. I'm a new girl. Can I get you some coffee?
No, thanks, son. That stopped working about 4 a.m.
I'm so sorry, Dad. I mean, I shouldn't have made that deal with Dusty. I should have called you as soon as I found him.
We'll get him as soon as we find that truck.
This load looks fine to me. What's the problem?
Hella fine, no?
And we gotta turn around and head back.
That's what the man said.
All the way back to Oakdale on no sleep.
Dispatch said the cops are waiting for
Well, they can wait. I need some serious coffee.
Wait. You slept with him? No, I did not.
We just relaxed. We had fun.
Well, I know that I've been married a long time, so tell me, what exactly does that mean these days?
Well, he made me French toast, and we drank a bottle of wine, and we played a silly game.
Spin the empty wine bottle?
Oh, stop! No, it was just silliness, and you had to be there. Anyway, he gave me this look. And then he said goodbye and good night, and I didn't know what to think. Don't tell me to trust my instincts, because my instincts got me here. Do you think that Paul is interested in me in like a possible romantic person way?
Yeah. Next question.
You have every reason to be afraid of James. He's done some terrible things to you. All right? And my entire life, you have tried to protect me from you. You even went so far as to give me away for a little while to keep me away from him.
Yes, I did, and I didn't want to.
Well, but you took a risk. Because you love me. And Jennifer loves Jordan.
like I love you. You're my son.
Look, I'm not saying it's exactly the same thing, but love is love, and whether we like it or not, it's there. Jennifer loves Jordan, and it appears that Jordan loves her back.
And Rosanna?
What about her? She's my friend. I care about her. That's why I moved into Fairwind, so I could keep an eye on things.
Well, that's all very noble of you, but aren't you forgetting something? James married Rosanna off to Jordan for some reason. And he's not going to like it if someone tries to derail his plan.
I'm not going to let him derail my plans.
Or mine. Mother, I don't want to live my life being afraid, neither does Jordan.
You know, Mom, I'm afraid that we're just too much like you. All right? We're not going to turn our back on people that we care about. And we'll stay alert, and if necessary, stand and fight. But we're not going to run away scared. Not us. We're Ryans.
Come on. Last chance. Ah! Oh my God. Hello? Hello? Please, anybody? Oh, please be there. Anyone? Somebody there? Hey, I'm locked in the elevator. Help! What?
The morgue, please.
Yeah, can you push the button? I can't reach.
Only the dead know where the bottom is.
Who's under the sheet? The person under the sheet is alive. Who is it?
Oh, you should have seen your face.
I get it. It was a joke. Thank God. It was a joke. Dusty? Dusty? You're kidding me. No! No, you can't leave me in here! No!
It's a private party.
I'll call you when the cops are done harassing me. So what's the occasion, fellas?
Someone pulled Molly McKinnon out of her bar last night, and nobody's seen her since.
Sorry to hear that. Zero fun for her children. I got a dime in my shoe.
And I'll have the eggs Benedict.
I'm sorry, I just don't know what's the big rush. I thought you guys were going to wait and save your money.
Have you set a date?
Sometime in September, but which doesn't really give us enough time to really plan the kind of wedding that I want, but...
And that kind of wedding would be?
A big one. I'm gonna become Mrs. Dr. Christopher Hughes, and I want to do it right.
So what, we're talking
limousines and bridesmaids and, music and...
Hold on a minute.
Or not?
No, I just feel like we're getting a little ahead of ourselves.
I'll say.
Allison, since the day you entered my life, I haven't had a single boring moment.
I hope that's not a bad thing.
No, it's a very good thing. Because sometimes I can be afraid to make mistakes, but you're so courageous. You know, you get things done, and I love the way that you just launch yourself into things. And I love that you're loyal, and that you're a nut, and I can't imagine a life without you. So, Allison? Will you marry me?
Shouldn't we have heard something by now? I mean, maybe we should run the files on our own.
Call for you, line 2.
Munson. Got it. Thanks. All right, we'll take it from here.
We just got something.
All right, let's go.
Munson must have ratted us out when they didn't find us at the warehouse. You know, they probably just put 2 and 2 together.
They'll be waiting for the truck. And you'll get arrested. You can't stay here.
Yeah? What are you gonna do when the guy with the tattoo tracks you down?
My grandmother will just have to hire security.
Grandmother, let me tell you something. I don't want to scare you, but this has all the signs of an inside job. I don't know if it's a family member or a cop, but somebody's got an agenda for you.
Well, you're still not much good to me if you're locked up. You gotta get out of here.
I am not leaving you alone in this truck. Period.
Paul has been very clear about why he's here. He's my friend. He feels guilty about making that phone call to Canada.
So this is before or after he made you French toast? He's smitten, Rosanna. All you have to do is look at the guy.
No, he's being kind.
Paul Ryan has a thing for you. Now all you have to do is figure out how you feel about him.
Do you hear something? I think that's Cabot. I think I hear a noise. I'll be right back.
He can't live forever. I mean, seriously, think about it. He's locked up. He never sees the sun. He's not going to last forever.
He's a reptile. He could live another 100 years. But you're right. I don't want you running scared. So, Jennifer, if you and Jordan, and you and your friend Rosanna feel the need to fight James.
Nobody wants to fight James. But if he interferes, we'll fight back.
All right.
Did she say all right?
She did, but I don't know what... All right, what?
All right. I'll stay out of it. Maurice, you need to do something for me.
Just say the word, I'll get the car.
Well, it's not me you'll be driving. It's my children, Paul and Jennifer. I want you to kidnap them.
Coming up on Oz the World Turns.
My heart belongs to Cabot. Oh, there's room in there for 2. If that's what you want.
Starziak has Molly.
He has her.
Odds are he stashed her someplace he knows.
Please don't leave me in here!
And Mom, about my dress, I already know what I want. I saw this amazing dress in the window in Chicago. So, well, do you think that we could go tomorrow to see it? And Emily, do you think that you could come with us so that we don't
Me
fight?
tomorrow? Oh, honey, I've got a deadline tomorrow.
Oh, please, please. Because I have so much to do, and I really need all of you guys to help.
Oh, Allie, don't worry about it. Don't worry your pretty little head. You're going to have all the help in the world that you want. We're going to move heaven and earth to make sure that your wedding is a fabulous success, right? And as for your marriage, good luck.
Thanks a lot. It means a lot to us that you support us. Mom.
So you'll consider cooling things off with Jordan until the marriage is officially annulled? Yeah. That was just a thought.
We're not kowtowing to James.
Okay. But can you be positive that Jordan's on the same page? I mean, he's already proved that he'll run to James in the first sign of trouble.
Well, what I proved is that I won't let anyone take my son.
Well, I won't let anyone hurt my sister.
Jordan, Paul and I just spoke to Mom. And Paul, he was wonderful. He defended us, you and me. And Mom agreed to back off. I mean, whether or not she'll keep that promise, that's...
Well, I'll have to watch her. Look at my brother. I completely agree with you.
Well, would you look at the time? And I've got a meeting with that slimeball Smank.
Yeah, Melvin Smank. Buyers love him.
15 minutes.
I don't think he's going to be a problem.
Oh, the first time I met him, he insisted on measuring my waist. He keeps a tape measure with him at all times. I want to wrap it around his little neck. Yeah, why don't you go get the car and I'll meet you out front, okay?
Okay.
Stop goading him.
Stop dating him.
Why don't you focus on your own love life for a change?
What love life?
If you're going to risk your life protecting her, you may as well tell her that you've fallen in love with her.
Everything's fine. Cabot's sleeping like a baby.
Great. So now you can answer my question.
Right. How about something to eat first? Are you hungry? I can whip us up a little something.
You
or other.
called
What do
me
you
here to
think?
talk about Paul, right? So talk, or I'm going to go home.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to avoid your question. I just don't know what the answer is. Paul has been wonderful. He's apologized profusely for everything that he's done, and he's done everything he can to make it up to me. As to how I feel grateful. I feel that he's my friend. I feel that I enjoy his company.
Rosanna, that look that I saw on Paul's face, it was on yours too.
Does that make me an idiot? And to want somebody who so completely betrayed me? So thoughtlessly? Am I a masochist? Now who doesn't want to answer the question?
Paul is a complicated person. He's very charming. He's very smart. He's very talented. But he has an awful lot of, well, I hate the word, but this is the word, issues. With his mother and with his father, and I'm not blaming him. It isn't his fault. Just the question is, do you want to be a part of all that? And I know what he put Rose through. And he can be very sensitive and very vindictive when he feels like he's been crossed. So no, he is not my #1 pick for you. But well, I'm the last person to tell anybody what to do. Except follow your heart.
Well, my heart belongs to Cabot.
Well, there's room in there for two. If that's what you want.
You want me to kidnap your kids?
Yes, not to hurt them, just to kidnap them, scare them a little bit. You know, it's a game, really. They've been having fun with me, and this is my way of paying them back, and I will pay you handsomely.
Kidnapping, that's a federal offense. I'm just a driver.
You'll be just your next driver if you don't do what you're told.
Barbara, what are you doing?
Hope your pal there has a good insurance package, because when I'm through with him, he ain't gonna be a cop anymore.
No, he's not a cop. He's a close personal friend of Molly McKinnon's, though.
Never heard of her.
Now, see, that's what I can't stand, Starzak, when you lie to my face. You know who she is. You talked to her. She was subpoenaed by the feds to testify against you.
So I forgot. I got a lot on my mind.
Like making witnesses disappear?
Now, if you had any evidence of that, you'd arrest me. So like my lawyer says, charge or release. Have a nice day. have no idea what you're talking about, Detective.
Hello? Hello? I'm stuck in the elevator. Can you hear me? Please don't do this. Please don't leave me in here.
I cannot believe my baby sister is getting married.
So, you haven't said much about our news.
There are times when a husband knows he has to keep his mouth shut.
Yes, well, what do you think?
Then I'm very happy for you.
You know, Mom didn't seem too thrilled.
Really? Well, what tipped you off? Was it the clenched jaw, or was it the acid tone in her voice?
Good luck? What does that mean? My daughter is pouring her heart out, and that's all you can come up with? Good luck?
Well, what was wrong with that? I mean, what? I toasted her.
Oh, yeah, that was some toast. You know what I think? I think it's very interesting that your perfect son wants a girl who's not afraid to make mistakes, who's warm-hearted, non-judgmental.
You know,
I guess all those years of living with you taught him what he doesn't want.
Susan, I have a feeling that you are right. You're absolutely right. He'd prefer to live with a woman who's not afraid to throw her naked self in front of a boy half her age. You go, girl.
And you believed her?
Well, I think that she finally realized that she has to support us, or we're going to pull out of BRO and out of her life.
I'd still keep an eye on her.
Oh, I'm not stupid. Where is Smank? I just want to get this over with. He's such a creep. Just the way he looks at me.
Smank, or should I say Mel, is on his way to Honolulu.
What? We were supposed to go over the projections and the numbers, and
I met with him this morning. There's a memo on your desk.
Oh, you're my hero.
But wait, there is more. You have the rest of the day off. I cleared your schedule.
You did that for me?
And me. I thought that maybe we could take some time together that wasn't about Cabot or Stenbeck or BRO.
Oh.
You know, a little vacation.
Thank you.
Maurice, I'll give you a call as soon as I know what the plan is, after I talk to Dr. Daniels and assure him that we were planning nothing bad.
You do that, ma'am.
And you have to learn that you can't come up and scare me like that. You frightened my driver half to death.
Well, maybe next time you plan a kidnapping, you'll shut the door.
What you heard when you were eavesdropping is that I was joking about a kidnapping. My kids work so hard, and if I don't kidnap them, I never get any time with them.
Try again.
Okay, fine. I was trying to scare them. I have to shake some sense into them, you know what I mean? I mean, Paul is now living with Rosanna, and Jennifer's enamored with Jordan, who is trying to get an annulment from Rosanna. Oh.
Yeah, but wait, I don't understand. I would think that you'd want Jordan out of this situation with Rosanna Cabot. That you wouldn't want Jennifer involved with a married guy.
It's not about what I want. It's That's what James wants. He has moved heaven and earth to get Rosanna and Jordan married off to each other. And if somebody tries to put that asunder, you know what's going to happen? He's going to kidnap my children. I will never see them again.
I know you're scared.
Scared? He could have them killed, maimed, drugged. The man is a monster.
Your children are well aware of his track record.
And arrogant enough to think that they can stop him. They can't.
Well, then talk to them.
You, more than anyone, knows how much I have tried to talk to my children. They won't listen to me.
Well, perhaps they disagree, Barbara.
Yeah, they disagree. They're disagreeable.
Barbara, listen. I know how much you hate me telling you this, all right? But they're adults. You have to let them go. Have some faith. They're your children. They're smart. They're determined. And if they're half as stubborn as their mother, they will be just fine.
I know that I hurt you, and I know that you counted on me to trust you.
You convinced I was a drug dealer.
It's who you used to be. You're not that person anymore. There's a pull between us that you can't deny. Stay with me tonight.
Can you honestly say that if it happened again, you couldn't resist suspicion?
Guiding Light, CBS Daytime.
Okay, if Starziak has Molly.
He has her.
Odds are he stashed her someplace he knows, like his old neighborhood or one of the buildings he owns down by the barns. I'm gonna go through his arrest record, see if I can find a connection there. You go through his property tax records, pull the addresses. Hey, we'll find her.
Where is he, Lucy?
Dusty, I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
He put me in a crate and took off. For all I know, he wasn't even on the truck.
I did not throw myself at your son, naked or otherwise. He walked in on me. It was an accident, and for you to assume otherwise is just...
Susan, I really wish you'd relax. Because nothing that you can do could surprise me anymore.
Why don't you give it a rest? And while you're at it, loosen the apron strings on your kid, okay? It's beginning to look a little funny. You should have a little therapy. Why don't you call in Michaels?
Well, I guess it's time to go.
Your wife is impossible, especially when she's had a couple of drinks.
Well, you know, this wedding caught her by surprise. I'm sure she'll get used to the idea. Well, listen, Kim and I would like to contribute toward this extravaganza.
Oh, no. Yeah? No, that won't be necessary.
Look, a big wedding with all the trimmings is going to cost a lot of money, and I would...
Bob, Allison is my daughter. I'm going to pay for the wedding.
Are you sure, Mom?
Of course. I've been saving for this day ever since you pinned that photo of the bride's dress up on the old bulletin board. Remember that?
Well, if you insist, but if you change your mind, you let me know. And it's great to see you two so happy.
Thank you so much, Dr. Brown.
And try to keep your clothes on, will you?
So, Mom, so I can have any kind of wedding I want?
Why not? Oh, sure.
I hate to say this, but I should probably get back to the hospital.
Oh, I'll walk you out. And on our way, let's stop and pick up a newspaper to see if there's any clues for the 6 Keys to the Kingdom contest.
Okay. After you.
Even though I already have my own prize.
Oh, go already.
Yes. Anytime.
So was it that bad?
Oh, she was bad.
Oh.
And what about Bob offering me money? Who'd do those people think they are?
Well, wait a minute. He was right about one thing. A big wedding is going to cost big bucks. Lucky for you, you've been saving.
I haven't saved a penny.
What?
Don't worry, I mean, I'll manage. I'm just not gonna let Kim Hughes pay for my daughter's wedding. I'd rather eat dirt.
I persuaded the pool guy to let us have the pool to ourselves for an hour later this afternoon. He's posting a sign, private party.
How'd you manage that?
Well, I'm not James Stenbeck's son for nothing.
You're nothing like that, man, so don't even joke about it.
We gotta joke about it, Jen. Your brother's right. We can't be afraid, otherwise he wins.
You're right.
So, how about a game of tennis? Something tells me that you have a mean backhand.
Thank you so much for listening.
Hey, just give yourself time.
Oh, I'm not ready to be in a relationship.
Which doesn't mean that you won't find yourself in the middle of one if you're not careful. You're living with the guy. With 2 guys now.
3 if you count Cabot. Shh, okay, he's here.
All right. So I'll get back to you about when we can get the children together.
Okay.
Hi, Paul.
Hi, Carla. Hi. So, how's your day so far?
Oh, it's great. Jordan's gone, Cabot's asleep. It's just you and me.
I know you're right. I do. I'm just scared for my kids.
Well, then it's more important than ever that you keep the lines of communication open, right? In case they need you, they'll be able to come to you. Barbara, you cannot lay down the law. If you start telling them now who they can and cannot see, you're only going to alienate them.
And they certainly have never been shy about telling off their mommy.
Have you ever thought that maybe this is what James Stenbeck wants? You fighting against your children? Don't give him that satisfaction.
You're right. Thank you.
Can I, steal you away for some lunch?
No, actually, I have a meeting at BRO. Rain check?
Yeah. I'll call you.
Okay. Walker. Thank you for letting me see another way. I'll see you later, okay?
Count on it.
He's right. If I interfere, it could backfire. Yes, good morning. This is Barbara Ryan. I'd like to speak to the warden. I need to see James Stenbeck immediately.
Next week on As the World Turns.
Not only do you spy, but you eavesdrop. And now you're trying to blackmail me.
I'd be happy to keep your secret, but you have to do something for me.
Come on, hero. Winner takes all.
Did you bring Cabot downstairs?
No.
Well, we're the only ones in the house. How did he get down here?